Hi, this is Allison, and this is Snickers. Today I'll be talking to you about how to make a cage out of some scrap stuff and an old cage. That's a bird cage that a neighbor gave me, and how to save some money. So let's get started. Um, First of all, this is an A&E ledge. I got three of these. One of them is outside of the cage because he likes to step on it to get in and out of the cage. These are not scrap. They came from a pet store, probably PetSmart. Um, I think they were around $10 when I got them. This is a wheel. He actually doesn't run on this one, and if you have a chinchilla, I actually would not suggest getting this for him. It looks like a nice wheel. It was around $30 on Amazon. The problem is that it is not wide enough for them, and there's a ledge here that causes it's not big enough for them. But he likes to chew it anyways. Yeah, it's good quality. If you have a guinea pig, it's just fine. Probably, well, actually, guinea pigs can't run on wheels. I guess if you have another small animal that you know will fit in this wheel, that's perfect, but a chinchilla will not. This works well for Snickers. They're about $30, $35 at a PetSmart. And honestly, if I were you, if you're a new chinchilla owner, there is a wheel online that's about $100 and it's wooden. If I could do it all over again, I would actually have bought that and I would have let Snickers run on it, but I got him so used to the plastic ones that he rejects the wooden one up there, so it makes me very scared to buy him the $100 wooden one. He has preferences now. Right, Snickers? So anyways, I use corrugated plastic for his liner, and I scored it on the bottom in order to bend it to make it so that he could not fling his poop out of the side of the cage, and I used duct tape. And on the bottom, I used a cube shelf. You can get these on Amazon for about $51 and about $52. Or I went to Bed Bath & Beyond and got them for, I think, about $25, including taxes. I would do that if I were you. I don't know if they still carry them or not. This was about 2 years ago when I made his cage. But this is a lot better than buying a cage for $150 or $300 or even $100. I had a neighbor who had old bird cages sitting outside, and she gave me this really big, nice bird cage that I put together with zip ties to keep it together on every angle. And I made it so that these zip ties here, I could shut the cage and open it from the front so that I could clean it better. So now you see it's shut before it was opened, and then he has his door right here that he can get in and out of. And that's really nice. Another thing that I did was I took zip ties and I ran it from the top all the way to the bottom shelf on the one side, that in order to keep the hinge for the sorry, this is really, the light is really affecting the camera. In order to keep this hinging the cage so that I could open and shut it, I decided to make these free hang here, the shelves. There's 3 of them. You see that? And then there's a bottom floor. I already had that liner from the old bird cage, and there was some chicken wire that I put on the bottom to just keep this stable. Underneath, I just zip tied it into the actual cage. This makes a perfect chinchilla cage. It costed me probably $25 to make. Honestly, when I made this, it costed me nothing because I already had guinea pigs and I took their cage, and when I had no more guinea pigs, I took their cage and I took it apart and made this. But you can get corrugated plastic for about $20, and you can get the shelving for about $20, and hopefully you have a nice neighbor that already has a bird cage that you can have, or a cage of some kind that you can gut out and make it your own. And that's really fun, because if you can customly make your own cage, you can have an amazing little abode for your chinchilla that he is going to love, and you're going to feel so satisfied that you actually made it. Another thing that I really liked is that instead of them kicking their hay around, I actually went to Walmart and got this handy little, I don't know, metal basket from like the kitchen section, and I zip tied it to the side, and I put his hay in here, and then over here, because this is a bird cage, there's this little lever right here that I can open it up, and then I can put hay on the inside, which is just really handy. Let me shut this really quickly for you. So yeah, that kind of sums up how to make a cage. Again, you have to score the plastic. Scoring it means you're only going through one side of the plastic, not the whole way through, and then it will bend up really easily for you, and then you just duct tape it on the sides. My chinchilla doesn't have a problem chewing on this for some reason. I hope yours does not. Another thing is these little magnets you can stick on the side of the cage, or it might already come with it if it's a bird cage, and that keeps the door shut. Trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. If you have a chinchilla that seems to like kick his bowl around and he's spilling his food, that's really annoying. You can get these little plastic bowls right here. They actually clip onto the cage, and then they can't move them anymore. That's really handy. My chinchilla seems to really love chewing Snickers. He loves to rip them off, so I actually put them on here for him to rip off, because he takes them off of my furniture all the time. And as you can see, he has them all over his cage. And maybe you could try that for your chinchilla. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day.